Hey folks, Pastor Jordan bringing you this week's sermon preview from here outside the grounds of West Glenville Reformed Church, here in front of our Hope sign on the gazebo that's right here on the corner here in West Glenville. It's a blessing to share this moment with you every week, and so I thank you always for watching. If you haven't been to our church yet, stop by sometime. We'd love to have you come and visit us for worship Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock here on West Glenville Road. And also, if you are not getting emails from me, reach out to our church office. Just look us up on our website, wstgrc.org, and you can find contact information there. Let me know. I'll add you to our weekly email list so you get the emails and updates of what's going on here at our church. I just wanted to share with you a couple of announcements, and then I'll tell you what we're going to be talking about and looking at in worship on Sunday. And so the first announcement is this evening, tonight. If you're watching this today, you still have time to come up to church and get a free meal. Yes, that's right. Our September community meal is tonight here at the church at 5:30, and you can come on out for that. We'll be serving food till about 7 or so. So come on anytime and grab dinner, free dinner. If somebody that you know is in need, invite them to come with you. If you want a night off from cooking and just to be able to hang out with some other folks and share a meal together, then come for that. If you have kids, bring them, because our youth and family minister, Barbara Carroll, is going to be providing a little bit of a time for some of the younger kids during this meal tonight for a new youth ministry program that she's beginning for the youngest in our community called Kickstart Program. So that'll be happening tonight. That starts at 6:30, so there's time for everybody to eat and get some food, and then jump in with an activity for the kids. So it's just fantastic. Come on out tonight at 5:30 for a great free community meal here at our church. Then on Saturday, you can come here at 10 o'clock and meet. It's down there. It's our pavilion area. Meet with Pastor Art. He is our director of congregational care, and he's going to be leading a prayer walk. And the weather looks like it's going to be nice, and it's just a nice time to be in God's presence and to reflect in maybe a slightly different way and take a walk with Pastor Art. So that's 10 o'clock here at the pavilion on this coming Saturday. That's the 14th. Then, of course, gather for worship on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, either here in person or right here on this YouTube channel. If you do come on Sunday, Barb still needs some rocks, and she's going to start that process of painting the rocks too. So that'll be happening this weekend. There's so much going on. It's a wonderful thing to be a busy church community. Then there's a couple things to look forward to in October. We have the first Saturday in October, I believe it's October the 5th, is our fall festival. And that'll be here from 1 to 6 p.m. Right here on the grounds of the church. We're hoping for good weather. We don't know yet, of course, it's a little too far out, but we're going to pray for good weather so we can be outside. There's going to be crafts and food and a bake sale, music, and games for the kids. It's just going to be a great time and a wonderful opportunity to be together in God's beautiful creation. So that is Saturday, October the 5th. And then the following day is World Communion Sunday. Yeah, I know you're excited almost as much as I am about that, but it's our opportunity to celebrate communion on a day where brothers and sisters in Christ, the whole church around the world is going to be celebrating communion on that same day. We gather together. So there are some traditions that don't celebrate it as frequently as we do. We celebrate once a month, and there are, of course, traditions that celebrate every week or even daily the sacrament of communion. And so this is a way for us to all pick one day of the year that we're going to share communion together. And so it's sort of not only do we enjoy the presence of God in the sacrament that we celebrate, but we also understand God's presence to be with all of God's people on this same day. So, wow, just come out for that. It's going to be lovely. That's the first Sunday in October, the 6th of October. There's more stuff coming up this fall, but I'll let those announcements come as we get closer to them. Those are the things that are immediately on our calendar right now, and you just so thankful for all the people in our church that make everything happen, all these wonderful events, the people that are doing ministries and volunteering and fundraising. What a blessing it is to have everything work together for the goodness of God's love and God's light in this world. And speaking of that, we're going to hear an old story this Sunday as we move a little farther forward in the book of Genesis. Apparently it's big truck time here in West Glenville. I don't know if you can hear me over the dump truck that's going by, but better now than when we had worship outdoors and they would go by with big things. Oh, here comes the the garbage truck, following the dump truck. What's happening? This is almost funny, in a not so funny way. But we also give thanks for those who collect the trash, because it would be smelly without them. We do appreciate that, the ministry that's happening behind me right now. So we're hearing an old story as we pick up at the beginning of the book of Genesis. We're going to hear the story of God's promise to Abraham. Actually, he's Abram at this time. He has not received that mark of the divine name in his own name as of yet, but he has received a promise from God. And we'll look at what this promise states. We'll look at the theme of blessing. We started with it last week as we heard the creation story, and we so often focus on the fall in creation. But what if we understand creation to be a blessing and our place in it to be a blessed place? And what if we understand our origin and our intention for how God intends us to live? What if we understand that as blessing? How might that impact the way we see our nature and the way we then live our lives? Right? So we have that thread, and that's going to tie into this blessing that God pours out on Abram as he offers this promise of what is to come for him, a man who is thinking that hopes of his line, his bloodline continuing forth into the world. He sees these hopes as being evaporating in front of his eyes, and to see the promise that he receives from God and what that later means for him in his life. And how does that relate to us? How do we receive similar promises from God about goodness and blessing, even in times and seasons when we can't see it around us? We don't know the path. What is God's blessing intending for us? So that's what we'll look at on Sunday when we gather for worship. I look forward to seeing you here and for being together with you in worship. Be blessed and know how blessed you are, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day.